Hey guys,
What's up, guys?
we stopped playing Metal Gear Solid because it sucked.
It did, yes. I was
Yes.
going to say that, but it really did. It
Yes.
was boring for us, and it has very little views so far. So, no more NGS. At
And
least for
production
time.
quality was awful
That
for
too.
like the video. Also,
Because we had lots of problems with
Yeah.
the fucking PS3 and everything.
we're playing Metroid Prime,
Oz is playing Metroid
which
Prime.
is one of my Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite franchises. But I'm pretty sure Metroid Prime, since playing the games, has become one of my favorite series, if not my favorite series. I'm playing the first one. There's dialogue here, you can't hear it, I can't hear it, might as well talk over it because I've already talked over it.
It's very quiet.
It's basically just saying, Samus Aran, she's a badass, and this is one of her other stories.
And her boobies were amazing.
What?
Starbomb.
Also, this
I
game,
love that one, that's so good.
this game, and actually this entire series, the Metroid Prime series, takes place between Metroid 1 and 2. Which is odd because people assumed Metroid 1 and 2 were like directly after each other, but there's 3 fucking games between that are like months apart. So yeah. But in we have the original ship and what?
It's ugly.
Yeah, so
It's a silly shape.
Samus.
She looks like a badass.
Yeah, oh my god, I love just the visuals of Metroid Prime.
That's really very cool. It was originally for GameCube, wasn't it?
Yes, we're playing this on the Prime Trilogy Collection thing on the Wii.
Which
So it's going to be
cost
motion
lots
controls.
of money.
Yes, it cost me lots of money because it's very hard to find these days. But yeah, really totally worth it though. Alright, so this is how we do it. Oh,
This is so cool.
I haven't inverted A and B, so A's shoot and B's jump. I don't like it. But yeah, so there we go.
That's silly. Even thinking about it like on a Game Boy or something, A is always jump.
Yeah, but still, like I guess it's because your thumb's always on.
Yes,
A.
but there's a trigger on the other side. And
Yeah,
you're firing a
I know,
gun.
Fine,
No,
I'll change it then. I will
Fucking change it.
then. I'm changing it now.
Fucking change it.
Options. Controller.
Because it's horrible.
Swap jump and fire. On.
It's a strange
There
way
we
of
go.
doing
Okay.
There we
Also,
go. Triggered fire.
one of the main
That makes more
mechanics
sense.
in Metroid Prime, for those who haven't played it, is scanning shit. You can scan things. They unlock stuff. It gives you information and everything.
it.
Like
Gives you artwork and stuff, doesn't it?
like it gives
Or is
you
that something else?
little graphics, but in the Prime Trilogy, you can unlock concept art with like little tokens that you get.
Yeah.
Anyway, like you can scan shit and it just tells you what it is, which I wish more games did that because, my god, is it helpful?
Yes.
Because I recently got Metroid Other M, which everyone says is the worst Metroid game in existence. Gotta say, I agree with them very strongly. It is a piece of shit. And the inability to scan things is just really bugging me because I don't know the names of any of the enemies. Because, like, if you just played the game without scanning stuff, like this, you wouldn't know the names of the enemies. But you scan everything, so you do. And it's cool. But on Other M, no, you can't do that. But no, scanning's really cool. It also means, like, you get a lot of indirect storytelling. Also, multiple. This is, like, you haven't played any Metroid game
I haven't
properly,
played a
have you?
Metroid game. I'm very bad. I've played very little in the way of Nintendo games. I haven't played any of the Zelda games. I haven't played any of these.
Yeah,
Played very
good.
few Mario games, really.
Yeah.
What else haven't I played? I don't know, what else is there that I haven't played?
There's a lot.
I haven't played a Pokemon game.
You haven't played a Pokemon
I've
game?
never played a Pokemon game.
Holy shit, that's bad.
It is bad. It's very
Have
bad.
you not owned a Game Boy or anything?
I did own a Game Boy. I owned a Game Boy Advance. I think I still have it somewhere.
Then how did
I
you
also
not play
own a
Pokemon?
DS. A DS Lite.
How have
So-
you not played a single Pokemon game? That's insane.
It is slightly, yes. I didn't even do the cards or anything, so...
Also,
Yeah, GG.
this is
Gonna have
where
to
we
crack that at some
get
point.
map of the area. But yeah. And anyway, I was actually talking about something. Surprise, surprise. Most Metroid games, at the start, you lose all your powers. So at the moment I have everything that I really like need. I have the Varia suit, I have Morph Ball, I'm pretty sure I have bombs and stuff. But I will lose those. Don't you worry, I'm not going to be OP throughout the entire game.
Was it Other M is the one that doesn't make sense, isn't it?
Yeah, Other M, you have all of your powers, but you decide not to use them because your commanding officer says no.
Which is silly because you're a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it kind of makes sense within the story itself, but it's
still silly.
Oh my god, more control issues. My sensitivity's not how I like it. I like it on advanced because I'm an advanced player. You know what that does? You know what that makes a difference? It doesn't make much of a difference, but like basically with the motion control stuff, usually there's like boundaries around the outside of like the screen that move the camera. When in advanced sensitivity, everything but the direct center of the screen changes the camera. So, like, you can see I'm changing the camera just by swelling my...
What does it look like when you're doing it on really low? Because that's probably what I have to do. I'd have to do if I was playing.
It's not, like, low to high, but there's basic, which is... Yeah, just right to the edges moves the camera. So
that's pretty cool.
You got all of this space to look around and shoot and stuff. Then the standard is like kind of a bit more so, and advanced is everything moves it, which is how I play.
Yeah.
Also, awesome thing where you're locking onto an enemy and you can like strafe around them by jumping and shit. That's another thing. Just Metroid trivia, because I know a lot about this franchise. This was the first game to be set in 3D. This was actually released at the same time as Metroid 4 Fusion, which was the last 2D game. And yeah, everyone was actually expecting this to be like just a generic first-person shooter that would like just be all action with like Metroid characters, which it really turned out to not be. It turned out to be an excellent game that really did transition the Metroid franchise into 3D. And one of the things that I really like sets this apart from most first-person shooters is the lock-on feature. Because, let's just say, the GameCube controls weren't conventional. There was no real way...
No.
Yeah,
You've said about them.
Yeah, they're a bit weird.
They sound very awkward.
Everyone who played this when it came out says it works really well, and they actually prefer it to the Wii controls, but I can't get used to it. I'm too used to conventional control schemes. But the lock-on feature was the thing that made this work, really. But that just added so much to the gameplay. It feels less like a shooter and more like kind of a hack and slash, like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta or something, where you lock onto an enemy and you have to maneuver around them and stuff to try and avoid their attacks, and you have to try and get in a powerful attack for them. Instead of Twitch shooters where it's like, see them, look down sights, shoot them in the head, blam blam, they're dead, kind of thing. Or something that's going to move down. But yeah, I've always found that kind of weird that people expected this to be a really generic, crappy game, and then it turned out to be one of the best, if not the best, Metroid game released at the time.
Yeah, they haven't done one since Other M now, have they?
No, Other M was the last game that they released.
There was another one very almost completely done, wasn't there? On the DS recently.
Yeah, there was one. The people who made Luigi's Mansion 2 on the 3DS were working on a Metroid title. I think they were either going to work on a Metroid title or Luigi's Mansion 2. And Nintendo was like, yeah, we'd rather you work on Luigi's Mansion 2. Which may have been caused by Other M's lackluster sales. It may have been caused by the fact that Nintendo's actually been working on a Metroid game.
Who knows?
Who knows? But there was also a rumoured game called Metroid Dread, which we don't know much about. I think it was a confirmed title that was being worked on, but it's been cancelled since. So yeah, the last proper Metroid game that didn't suck was Prime 3, which came out fucking ages ago. Also, I have to open this door again, I think. Oh no, it's another door. It's another door. So I have to scan this, and then it door lock turn into a ball, and then bomb. That's what you do.
Ta-da!
Well, this episode has gone really quickly so far.
Very quickly.
And yeah, we're about to fight. Fuck it. We'll kill this thing and then we'll stop.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so yeah, expectations were low for this game, which made it really surprising when it was.
It's always good when a game's like that.
Yeah,
I think. I mean, it's probably not good for advertising and stuff, but when it actually comes out and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's great!"
Yeah, Shadow of Mordor was actually
everyone.
like that as well.
Nobody was saying anything about that, and then it came out, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!"
The problem is as well, Warner Brothers, who of course were publishing it, was really crappy with their marketing of it, from the fact that they restricted actual reviews until unless they were a paid promotion, which totally sucked balls, and they took down reviews that weren't paid promotions and stuff, which is usually a sign that a game really sucks. But the game was one of the best ones that came out in 2014. So expectations were low, press was awful, yet the game was absolutely amazing. Also, I just pressed the home button accidentally. So yeah.
I didn't expect that to die so quite easily.
Yeah, it went better than I thought it was gonna go. Anyway, this thing's gonna blow up, so I'm gonna pause the game and look at the map for a while we say our goodbyes. Thank you guys for watching Metroid Prime.
We will see you next time.
I have a massive smile on my face because I love this game. And yes, we will see you next time.
Bye-bye!